Alright. So let's grab a little bit of succulents. Let's wake Shell up. Yep. Oh, gosh. Inventory's full. Uh-oh.
Can't hold any more resources.
No. Gosh. Is there a deposit box around here?
Maybe not
They're
until
like
you get
everywhere.
to your home instance.
But yeah, they're not on this zone. Now, did I might have actually finished his favor already. I think he wanted me to kill those guys specifically.
Yep.
I was wondering when you get here. There's way less of those things. I don't enjoy seeing the rotten sea folk shells. It's uncanny. When he says I'm a coward, so they take night shift when more of them are out. Some guard I turned out to be. In any case, I prepared this tool for Skimmer. Please look out for them. No, we haven't had many people coming here. The visitor center is a symbol of hope. And I hope they'll come to see it that way.
Got an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that slime back? Gosh, the slimes are really cute. The purple ones were less cute for some reason, but these guys are just like primo cute.
Mm-hmm.
They're less cute with a shell on.
What is it about the green that makes them cuter than the purple?
I don't know. I guess the purple just looks kind of more...
Sickly?
Yeah. Evil. I realize that's not the answer that you want necessarily.
I
The
love
odd
purple.
part is we're purple too. I think maybe it's just there's less contrast.
Well, the thing is, overall, unless it's a toxic lime green, for the most part, teals and sage greens and seafoam greens and emerald greens and all those, they're natural and kind of calming, you know?
Mhm. Which is funny because we were buying a new frying pan because our previous one has a bad chip in it.
Yeah.
And it amuses me, I guess, a little bit for you to say, like, you know, green is natural and whatnot. I kind of wanted the nice blue-green, and you wanted the full-on purple.
Yeah. But that's because purple trumps all. I love purple.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
But also the purple that I was wanting was kind of an eggplanty purple.
I guess.
But then we ended up getting something more on the seafoam side, but darker and more neutral, because it was one of the colors available.
Yeah, back when we first moved to Kansas, and here, we picked up a lot of kind of cheap stuff. Cheap-ish. It wasn't like that cheap.
Well, so when we moved into our first apartment in New York, I got a set at the outlet, and for the most part, with the exception of that one pan, it's still going strong. Even though it is non-stick, and I really want to stop using non-stick.
It ain't great.
But yeah, that one pan that kicked the dust, or bit the dust. What were the two things I was mixing? Kicked the bucket
Yep. And bit the dust.
and bit the dust.
So you do it too.
Where you mix things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mix sayings all the time, and I sound like a moron.
So did I say kicked the dust?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, that's an interesting.
I love mixing idioms though. Like, it's kind of fun. Like, sure, I sound wrong, but there's something kind of fun about it too.
Mm-hmm. But in any case, the funny thing is, we had already discarded one of those pans because
We didn't have enough space in the car, and we didn't want to
when
just
we were
lose.
leaving Kansas, and we hadn't packed absolutely everything away because we were keeping it around for it to be the one thing that we'd cook in.
Yep.
Except we got another one when we moved here, and it
Now it's
ended
got
up chipping and no.
Sup, Concord? Good day for browsing, eh? Need anything from me? Why do you live in Lilliput? Ah, Lilliput's a bit too much for me. Younger frogs are always too rowdy. I enjoy a quiet lifestyle. The outpost is a good place to think about things. And white frogs like spreading out all over the grove. I just happen to stay in Summer Bar.
And the thing is, yeah, we use the squishy silicone scrapers and stuff and everything, so I don't know what could have caused that enamel chip.
I mean, it could have been something while my family was here, as kind of like a toss something on top of it.
Who knows? But the whole underside was getting ravaged too.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, I mean, it was what, a $40 pan?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think as we've gotten older, we've realized that it's better to spend a bit more to get something of higher quality that will last you that many more years than to constantly have to buy more and more cheaper versions of the same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, do you have a pan that lasts you 2 or 3 years, or do you have a pan that lasts you 10? What's better in the long run?
Yep. But for a lot of people, they don't have a choice.
Right. And also, there are some things, particularly with electronics, that are built with obsolescence in mind.
Yep.
Or they conveniently say, sorry, your device won't be able to handle our updates, but we'll still force you to update it anyway, which will slow it down incredibly, which will then force you to buy another product. At that point, you just have to say, wait, can you give us the option to refrain from updating? But then the problem is you get security issues and I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of pseudo-predatory behavior in tech that hasn't been properly addressed because anybody that could actually hold them accountable is a dinosaur.
I mean, it seems as though in business, not much is held accountable, which is terrifying.
I'm sure you've noticed by now, Summer Bar is a weird place. The sea folk are quite different than other creatures of the grove.
I believe it only makes it more necessary to help them complete the Summer Bar. Even if they can't venture inland, what they have here is special, and I want to make sure that they can hang onto it. I think after we fix the grove, I'd like to spend more time here. It feels more home to me. It feels more home than the hamlet ever did for me. That all comes after, though. First, the work, and together we'll surely get it done. If you can get the Summer Bar's overall maintenance level bumped up, I could start helping you build a few things here and there. It'll be nice to add a fresh coat of paint to the Summer Bar. More than that, we can start clearing paths to other places. I'm getting distracted, but for now, hit those red requests. I'm going to start gathering stuff I'll need to make building available to you.
Can we actually build anything? Because there's the hammer, but it doesn't look like it can do anything. We gotta just level up. The one thing we could also do is take some of these resources and actually head back, like to town. I think I might want to do that next time. Maybe. Definitely before we go to the dungeon. Because, yeah, you were too sleepy for such a trip.
Wow! Seth really assembled this for me. It's the perfect weight and length. Actually, I've given it some thought. I'm going to let you hang on to the parasol. I hate feeling useless here, but I just need to be proactive about my job. Pearl would be able to help you upgrade the parasol, as long as I provide the right books for them. If people won't come to me, then I'll go to them. While I do kind of enjoy the prospect of other work, I still want to work at the visitor center. For certain seafolk, literature is our only way to explore the inland. I know how much it means to Seth.
So, when the photos are taken, it's when a memory is being solidified.
Yep. So, as much damage...
Is that damage, speed, and range?
Yeah.
It's interesting that they use those colors.
Ooh, and it's got some range to it too.
Mm-hmm.
That should help
It's
tremendously.
almost like a lance. Poke, poke, poke.
This is done? Nope. Yeah, like I said, I wanna get the whole
lore.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we actually have enough resources if I wanted to speed back to the previous town. We could actually upgrade a number of things. I guess I'm gonna head to the forge before it closes, if I can.
What will be over there? Oh, the forge.
Yeah,
I
'cause
see.
I might be able to upgrade the parasol, at least once or twice.
Will they even be open?
Looks like they
Ah.
currently are. Hammer level 2. Okay, so we gotta level up the town before I can do anything. Because, yeah, currently there's just the dowsing mechanisms. Actually, I think I have enough shells for that. Before it closes. Yeah, picked up enough.
Oh, wow.
So I'll upgrade the fishing rod. I have no idea what that does. If it's just going to be damage. Well, I guess it might just be an all-rounder upgrade. We'll see. Okay, upgraded +1. Base damage increase, dowsing time decay. Time delay.
Time delay. Oh.
Yeah. Don't know.
So it's a little bit swifter?
Maybe. I really wish those boxes actually had something in them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just these.
I mean, they have bubbles.
Yeah, but nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm disappointed. Ooh. Aha. Not that it matters. Alright, well, there's nothing left for us to do, so I'm just going to get us out of here. It's probably fine. I'd say my cheek is starting to really hurt, but it's just been hurting all day.
Mm-hmm.
It'll heal at some point.
He has a scratch on the inside.
My molars are particularly unfriendly. Oh,
They're
hey.
sharp. Oh, right, you could fish in there.
Can't imagine it's anything fancy. But I'll take it. Any amount of resources I can gather, like, we're gonna have a use for it. Unless I'm maxed out. But we have just enough demand that it's hard for me to max out. Yeah, I got tons.
Oh.
Okay, some memories.
Oh, that's interesting.
Plum.
Something of plum.
So reduce my max stamina,
Community caretaker.
but more stamina recharge. That is tempting.
That is an interesting system for having permanent boosts and upgrades.
Oh, I forgot to take a break at the bench.
Oh.
Well, we'll leave that for later. I'm wondering if that's for Woody. We will see. For now, we rest. And the
Good night.
town levels.
Good night.
Looks like we're going to have to do a fair bit of tasks. But I might be able to bop from one town to the next and do quests in both. If we're lucky. But for now, see you next time. Unless it's the middle of an episode. At which point, see you after a jump cut. Alright, so for today, it's just going to be me and me pretending to be Shell.
Wait, what do you mean?
You just look sleepy.
I don't know. It was a lot of work making that lasagna.
Lasagna.
And then I'm just sipping some tea.
I should get some tea. Maybe after this. Once you've become too tired to actually continue. Then I will drink tea and then go back to editing. It was weird. I was trying to... Oh, right. Trying to relax for the day and it's just like... Yeah, but I could be recording. It's a problem. Weird tentacles have popped up on Reef Ridge. They're concerning some of the sea folk.
Tentacles.
Water level is getting high in some areas, needs to pull some of the levers, and succulent leaves make do for visiting greenlings. Okay. I'm just gonna snag the 3 that I need, and then we'll continue on. And then I'm actually gonna try and...
Oh, yeah, you do have succulents.
Yeah, I'm trying to make an effort of stockpiling a lot of resources from every zone. Because almost invariably we're going to need them for something.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have a stack of at least 5, that's more than good enough. Of course, I have to figure out where the deposit bin is. Because that's not the right one. It's the other one. We've
There's
seen it rain in this game before. Or is this the first time?
No. There's been... Remember in the first zone? There was rain nigh constantly.
Oh.
We've definitely experienced rain in the game before.
There it is.
Real life, it's another story.
Hmm.
I miss rain.
I do too. It's been looking like it maybe could do some rain. Recently.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a very big maybe. Very big, kind of sad maybe. I realize though that like it really is not supposed to rain much over the summer here. Which wouldn't be a problem except for the heat and the fires. Those are some pretty big maybes. What? Oh. Okay.
Did you drop off the succulents?
Yeah.
Succulents?
Already dropped those off.
Now, can you... What is in that? A crystal of some sort?
Yeah, I don't know, but I need a stronger tool for it.
Ah, so you still can't
here we go.
pop
This is what I
those.
should be doing.
Oh, the fishing pole.
Yep. Because these are really easy to do. Wow, that was it? I just had to do that singular thing.
There's
All right.
something sparkling out there.
Yeah. Log.
Oh, a bow.
A log. A log, a log, a log. I forget what my last task was.
Sorry, Concord.
If you want to start building, you have to get to the summer bar. You have to get the summer bar. More built up first. Ever since the Guardians perished, no one wants to come here. In a sense, we've abandoned the sea folk here. I wanted to take a chance to correct that.
Whoa.
This is, yeah, it's a longer sequence. Oh, Crimson Shell.
Those are harder to get. I forget what the last thing was that I'm supposed to do.
Tentacles.
Oh, right.
You have to find the tentacles.
You're right. Those are probably, like, all the way elsewhere.
Were they by a bridge of some sort? I forget what the prompt was.
They popped up on one of the shores, I think that's the name. Oh, Reef Ridge.
Oh.
I think they popped up on Reef Ridge. Unless I'm wildly misremembering. So hoping to find more succulents to harvest. Boy, this umbrella is just really good. Oh, the museum is just open.
I wonder what it would have inside.
Yeah, Reef Ridge. Well, we know what's inside the museum.
Is it just the books?
Yeah, it's just the books.
Oh, I thought there would be more artifacts.
No. Because the dungeon is to the right for this one. I think in Reef Ridge. That one guy was guarding. This is the wrong way. Maybe Garden Story was the mistake today.
I'm wondering, that particular instrument...
Oh!
Oh! Tentacles.
Ow.
I suppose they don't have the instrument in this, but you know how we've been intrigued by hand pans
Yeah.
and the beautiful noises that they make when you...
Yeah.
I mean, they're hand pans, so you smack them. They're... For those of you who haven't seen one, they almost look like a tortoise's shell in the way that they're hammered in certain places so that they have these divots. And you smack those, and that's what creates different pitches. And they have a really kind of hollow metallic sound.
Yeah.
It's similar to that instrument from before, but now that I think about it, I believe the ones that I've seen used for Caribbean music and stuff haven't been hand pans. They've been the ones that you actually use mallets. And I think they're concave. Have you ever seen those? The concave ones where it's just inward, like an inward dish thing, and it has the same hammered areas on it.
Okay. Yeah.
they're silver typically.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I remember what's-his-face had the hand pan that he would come by into the studio every once in a while.
Really?
Yeah. I forget his name. He was one of the industrial design guys. He was really chill, and he'd come hang out with the illustrators because we were less serious, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the industrial design program made a couple of people weird.
I mean, I think it was, I wouldn't want to say cutthroat, but they got a national reputation from a couple of shows and an instructor and a number of other things. And it's hilarious because we go back to our school and they've taken over the entire...
They got rid of our department.
Well, they took over the entire 4th floor. The 4th floor that used to be also for figure
Graphic
drawing
design.
classes and
Yeah, some of the freshmen, graphic design,
illustration.
and illustration. Now it's just all industrial design, which is like...
And the illustrators are in the basement.
Yeah, it's like, frankly, I don't know if I can actually blame them.
Nah, I know. I suppose prioritize the more prestigious program, but it just must be like I liked the windows that were upstairs.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being delegated to the basement?
I mean, had a number of classes down there. It was dreary.
Remember when we had our oil painting class?
Yeah, that
in
was super
the
stupid.
basement.
You could really tell that they didn't care about their fine art program. Interestingly enough, they put the film students in the basement too.
Well,
But-
the thing is, it makes sense for film students because they need very carefully lit and, dark places.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with, especially something like oil painting, you would hope that you could pry open a window,
Yeah.
get some ventilation or something, And if you don't want to be constantly working on computers, or if you had traditional things, you might want to have sunlight and just light in general. So,
Oh. We can't go back without Fuji. That's interesting. Because I know if we could actually go back, I could upgrade some of my tools, but I guess not.
do you know what's one thing I really want
What?
in whatever house we move to next or whatever in the future? The ability to open our windows and just see greenery.
Yeah.
Because where we currently are, the houses are all so close together that you really don't want to open your windows lest you have people passing on the street looking in your house or the neighbors immediately next to you looking in your house.
Yeah. It's
And you just look out on the side of their house and it's not very appealing.
it's not so bad on the upper floors, but I know what you mean.
I mean, for the room that we work in, there's a tree smack dab in front of that window, so it's not so bad if the blinds are pointed upwards.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, you need darkness,
Yeah.
so it's kind of wasted on you.
I mean, I remember the beginning of the pandemic, I kept it open for a while.
Just to allow some of the light and the greenery in.
It was also super rainy at the time.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
The rain was pleasant to listen to.
Yeah, and watch, as I was playing stuff.
Right, but I think part of the reason why I've especially been struggling with motivation and whatnot has just been because, we do keep all of our blinds tightly shut. And, it has been hot. Now it's been much cooler, but...
It feels like we're trapped in a box.
Right. Granted, I'm so glad that we're in a house-sized box as opposed to an apartment-sized box.
I could
that's where
have
we were
probably
prior.
been okay with an apartment, but I would have gone insane a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think that's why the housing market's the way it is. Everyone's probably moving out into houses if they can.
I don't think so.
No?
Not as much. I think it's a lot of landlords are trying to just snag stuff. But also there's the eviction moratorium. And so a lot of landlords are actually, defaulting on their housing loans and some other things. There's a lot to it.
Oh.
Okay, so Lily Landing, Summer's End, And some are bar.
Oh,
Or
they
we
want
just
a
need
yellow
shell.
shell. Raincatcher's foliage. We need someone to
Place
replace
new
new
succulents.
succulents.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go-
they're using the succulents as rain catchers? Interesting.
Guess so.
Rain catching is a nice concept for getting clean water
Yeah.
out of the sky. I believe
Mostly clean.
I know it probably still needs to be processed to some extent, but that yeah, people collect the water in basins and things on their rooftops and whatnot. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So I was just saying that wherever we move to next, I would like to have more privacy and the ability to just take in a little bit of the outdoors and nature, even if our work typically demands that we stay at computers and stuff.
I would be okay with having less immediate, like, nature as a view if I could go out on a walk and see nature. Like, we really need to start habitually walking over to that bird sanctuary.
Or just go to other parks and forests in general. But I'm talking about
This is
mental
kind of a view.
health within your workspace
True.
at home. Because I'm not talking about going out and about as a mood booster. I'm talking about being able to live in an elevated space.
Concord, ready to start building? I've got the workshop up and running now. Thanks for helping me out here.
Everyone here can really see the difference you've made.
Using the draft board inside, you can craft new items and place them in plots.
All resources for building are pulled from the village stores, so make sure that you're stocked up.
Other than building new things, you can also create repair boxes in certain places. Just place them down near a broken path or building, and I'll fix it overnight. I believe the bridge to the west is our first goal, right? I'm giving you a toolbox. With this, you can find plots and enter the building mode. When you have it equipped, you can identify other building plots around the grove. The toolbox is everything you'll build, rearrange, and customize plots. Try it out on the plot right here, if you want. To repair broken paths, like the Lilliput Bridge, you'll need a repair box. It will flag it for repair and provide a place to put more resources. That will flag it for repair and provide a place to put more resources. Wait. I think
Yeah,
the
there
words
should be
are
a
little
that in there. That'll need to
bungled.
fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll need to fix it. Yeah, it just seems a little mixed around.
So, make a repair box at the draft board and head west to Lilliput.
Okay, this is actually really cool. Purchase utilities, place them in the plots. Alright. Let's see, hot bar.
It looks like you already have a storage box there of some sort.
I have no idea how to use this thing.
Purchase utilities and place them inside. Wait, what?
Okay. Or to craft something. Craft a new utility. Repair box. Village storage. Forage box. Functional. Decorative. Wooden stake. Fire bloom. Oh. Source of light.
Source of light.
Okay, it looks like I can only have one of these at a time, which is just confusing. Oh, maybe that's what these boxes are for now. Nope. I was hoping they'd have just miscellaneous crafting goods in them now. Oh, I see.
Oh. What do you hope to achieve with the lamp?
I don't know.
once you have a repair box, place it next to the...
Lily Put Bridge. But, like, it's showing me these plots that I can do things with, but I can't do anything with it.
Maybe you should go to the bridge first.
Maybe I have to actually equip it. Oh. Nope, I'm confused. Because that
Says
equips
purchase
it.
utilities, though. So you haven't purchased any utilities to
But
put
notice
down.
how there are these, like, frames here. That
Maybe
implies
that's
I can
just-
do something with them. Maybe I can't do anything with them until I have more stuff to put in. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
One way or another. Oh,
Well, Fuji got you running around with a toolbox now, I see. You know, you can do more with that than just fix things.
Ah.
You can build new things. You can find lots of spaces all over the grove. Perfect for building. Just equip your toolbox to see them. New fences, some storage, decorations. I think we shouldn't just be rebuilding our past, but also developing the future. The summer bar was meant to be that place, but, you know, it just never got there. If you want to help complete the Sea Folks' dream of completed outpost, we'll need new things. Swing...
Wait a minute. Am I using the wrong voice? This isn't the sassy one from the library, is
no,
it?
it is.
This is the sassy one from the library?
Yeah, this is the library one.
Oh, okay, then I need to put on an accent.
Oh, she was British, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
You're right.
Swing by our library, the visitor center, and unlock a few books. I'm sure you'll find inspiration for new things to make. In my opinion, Quiet Shore could use... Oh, a bunch of new lights. I really don't like walking back to the Vista Outpost in the dark.
I wish they almost had, like, custom character portraits that would pop up when the characters talk. Because a number of them are kind of samey.
Mm-hmm. I just get confused between episodes because we spend several days...
Not recording this.
Yeah.
I'd like to record it more often.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because
And then I forget what voices we've given the characters.
Yeah. Especially because, like, my schedule is somewhat in control right now. I have.
I mean, you're at the point where you have backlogs of things that I don't know if you'll ever release them. We have complete series that I'm unsure you'll ever release.
How?
You can't put... You have to build the repair box
I
first. You did? You did build one?
Yeah, but it's not letting me...
Where is it? In your inventory. Can you see it?
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
You were this guy.
Right on. Got the repair box ready and everything. You're making magic, Greenling. Probably noticed that the repair box still needs a few more materials. Architects will build stuff overnight, but they need more materials to do so. So fill that repair box up with what it needs. Fuji will have that bridge fixed by the next day. I don't remember his voice either.
But yeah, my backlog is huge, which means... But it's only huge for certain things. Like, I'm at a weird impasse lately where...
The problem is you've recorded a lot of one-off episodes and then you haven't actually released any of them.
I've released a lot of
and then you
one-off
record
episodes.
more of other games. But in any case, that's just... So, speaking of building and gardens and outdoor stuff,